Hey, happy Sunday. Here's the facts, okay? Once you find your tribe, you're okay. Like, once you are able to be in a space that's supportive and you have emotional safety, you can heal. You can recover. Recovery is definitely possible. That's why I'm here. That's why sisters living with religious trauma syndrome exist, so that I can heal, my children can heal, and others can heal. So definitely, from this point on, as I am learning better how to curate this space, the main focus is growing the Facebook group JW, which is really its sisters living with religious trauma syndrome. And I have that JW there to identify those who are either active, inactive, or just unsure, to have a space where they can deconstruct and process. I call it deconstruction without deconversion, because we go through things that's real and it's ugly and it's messy and it's persecution from within the religion. And when we're mothers, how do you think our children are faring? And I have seen, heard, and I've even experienced, if you know my journey, the ugly side of being a witness. And you need support. So definitely think about joining my Facebook group, JW Sisters Living with Religious Trauma Syndrome, and definitely think about signing your daughter up for the free theater program. It's a solo performing theater program, and it's completely free for teens ages 14 to 18 to come and to have community. Because I have a 14-year-old, right? And I know, and I've, like I said, I've seen, I've coached, I've had conversations. I know what happens. I mean, I know what my journey has been and how horrible it is for children of the mothers who suffer. They need support. This is bad. This is real bad. Okay, getting to what I want to talk about today. Hey, I had a thought. Another reason why I created the space, right? It did not feel good getting kicked out of the JW homeschooler group and out of the JW neurodivergent group. It didn't feel good. And the only reason why they kicked me out, now there's multiple, I haven't seen multiple JW neurodivergent groups, but I've seen multiple JW homeschooler groups. But I was in the one that had the biggest amount of people. So to be cut off simply because I'm like, my daughter needs support and she needs community, I'm going to put it out there because I know I'm not the only one. What my experiences have been. Hey, introduce myself. Hey, has anyone had this other experience? I'm a survivor of domestic violence. I currently have religious trauma syndrome. This is what it is. And to be kicked out, like I'm an apostate, like I've done something wrong, terrible. But the blessing through that journey, and I've spoken about this before, was I met two sisters who could identify, right? And that also is a teachable moment for me because one, she landed very, very safely. She, even though her first JW husband abused her, turned her child against her, and unfortunately that child's probably never going to come around. The beautiful part about that journey that was shared with me was that she just married a great witness guy. They had more kids. And then you go, Jehovah God, now why couldn't that be my story? Why couldn't I met somebody who was just oh so great to complete us and to take my kids to the hall since I can't go? But whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. And or there's another sister who's an amazing sister who from another country is actually a narcissistic recovery coach. Beautiful work she does, helping people who are Jehovah's Witnesses and who are not. So where are the rest of the JW narcissistic abuse recovery coach to help people? Because clearly we go through it and clearly we need the support from somebody who understands, because I couldn't find nobody in the States. Look how long I've been doing this, since 2018. It's been a long time, but I do enjoy the work that I do, and I am really the journey's becoming clear, right? And I'm learning how to rebrand. I'm learning things. So remember, I'm not a therapist, I'm a coach. I'm a religious abuse recovery coach, actress, and writer. This is Sisters Living with Religious Trauma Syndrome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do not represent the Worldwide Association of Jehovah's Witnesses. And let me go ahead and share a little bit more with you about why I'm saying, hey, where are the teachers who are Jehovah's Witnesses? Like, do you have your teaching license? Like, do you have your teaching license? I actually thought about going back to get mine just because I do. I thought about, my daughter's homeschool, right? She's a homeschool student because she can't be around other kids because of her illness. Okay. So I had to become a single homeschool mom on top of everything else I was going through and processing religious trauma while I was in school myself. I had to go through okay, a lot. So what I will say is, what I see though is the possibility, like there is a JW homeschooling school that does exist. As a matter of fact, I believe there's two. So because I thought about putting my daughter in one, and I was like, nah, this is not where it needs to be. And then you go, why? Why is this not being supported? The model already exists. Like, my daughter goes to a really, really great, recognized national homeschool school. It's not even me teaching the classes. She has a teacher for every subject. She has real credits. She's in there with students from different places. And it's amazing how even in a homeschool setting, kids always find a way to do what they want to do. How you going to cut class and you in virtual homeschool? The teachers the parents get a notice home about kids cutting class and going to virtual, what was they doing? Going to virtual classrooms by themselves, just chilling. How you cut class? And you, I don't understand it. It wasn't my child. My child don't behave like that. I ain't got no problems with my child. But I just found that very, very comical. Like, how in the world are these kids? I was asking my daughter, wait a minute now, wait. How they cutting school when it's virtual school? Like, they just ditching school. And meet us in this place. What? So the whole point is, though, the model exists. I would love, and yeah, I'm putting it out there to be a teacher for a school, a creditable school, to where I know these students have a future and they're going to be college bound, college focused, which I don't even understand. I have so many ideas. The homeschool school can be a school that focuses on entrepreneurship. That is a really great idea in itself, because as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, entrepreneurship is encouraged, right? Remember all the examples about leaving your corporate job and starting a business, like that brother years ago in the Watchtower who had a corporate job. He hated his job. He quit. I believe that's the way it goes. It's been a long time. He quit. And he went and started his own business selling hot dogs on the corner right across the street from that corporate business he used to work in, and he happy now. Well, hey, good for him. I think that's the way the story goes. It's been a while. But similar stories like that, they show different videos on jw.org back when I was able to watch it, of people in business. So why couldn't there be a homeschool that was focused on entrepreneurship? So when these kids graduated from high school, they knew everything about how to start a business, EIN. They already did career searches and found out what career area they'd be more interested in. Is it agriculture? Is it the performing arts? What businesses can you have on that? Is it construction? Is it this? Is it that? And the homeschool teach them how to do that and how to obtain that. I would love to be, like I was saying, an English teacher or a teacher of theater in a space like that. That would be pretty awesome for me. But hey, guess what? I got a free theater program coming November the 30th. So, and as time goes on, this theater group that I'm building for youth, I'm hoping that it will continue to grow and grow and grow. We'll see what happens in a few years with it. But November the 30th is a kickoff date. And pretty soon I'm going to give you the teaser to the first assignment for anyone who's interested. If you have any questions, reach out to me. No, I'm not an apostate. Yes, the elders know exactly what I'm doing. But unfortunately, unless you have training to understand religious trauma, it does put it in a very, very challenging situation for people, because you really can't get the help like you need to. Because a lot of times, unfortunately, the brothers and sisters make it worse because they are gaslighting your experiences and they don't know it. Either they do know it, some of them do, and it's intentional, but some of them really don't. I'll end there. I'm 9 minutes into this video. Have a good Sunday, and thank you for watching.